What's going on, Jets Nation? Top of the morning is draft day in about 16 hours or so. Uh, we're going to see the Jags on the clock, and we're going to be able to finally get this ball rolling and get a lot of this expense out the way. Now, adding on top of that into the continuous drama that is the Deebo Samuel saga, there's some interesting news I came across, and basically there's a 49ers reporter, and I believe his name is Tim Kawakami. Uh, it's being reported by Michael Nania from Jets X Factor that while it still may be unlikely, if there's going to be a draft day trade, which also will be pretty rare, I'm not expecting any players to really be swapped during the draft. You know, you think of Deebo Samuel, you think of Baker Mayfield. Mekhi Becton, as they mentioned, may be on the block for some crazy reason. But aside from all of that, Deebo Samuel could be a draft day trade, and apparently this is all hinging on who potentially is there at number 10. Now, keep in mind the 49ers don't have a first-round pick. They would love to be able to get some of that capital. The frustrating part on behalf of us as fans has been that the 49ers have been holding steadfast that they don't want to trade this amazing player, which, you know, makes perfect sense. I'm all board with that. The strange part about the whole situation is why exactly Deebo Samuel is requesting the trade, which, you know, there's been speculation left and right, but it seems like everything has come kind of to a point that he doesn't like the way he's been utilized in San Francisco, where he's taking on all these additional hits as a runner, as well as, you know, a little bit of a gadget player in addition to playing receiver. So while it's adding immensely to his value, it is taking an additional toll, which can impact negotiations as people bring up an injury history that might not be there if he was just playing purely wide receiver. Now, what does that do for us, right? Obviously, we would love him for his versatility. If he doesn't want to necessarily be used as a running back anymore, or the term he coined, a wide back, and purely be a wide receiver, that adds a level of interest. I think he'll still be a highly skilled wide receiver for sure. We definitely see everything on tape that would back that up. But it's definitely going to be a change of pace and something Mike LaFleur and them would have to already be ready and prepared for. Now, when it comes to what the trade may look like, right, the reason we brought up the 10th pick is because the 49ers have, from everything I've seen, they're demanding to have something equivalent to like the Packers trade and Devontae Adams, a first and a second. Is that going to happen? Highly unlikely. Now, the 10th pick could be utilized, but they also mentioned our 10th round pick is a 10th round. Our 10th pick in the first round is about, on the trade chart value, about 1,300 points. The Devontae Adams trade that sent the first and second, keep in mind, is all based on positioning. It was only about 11, I think it said 1,125 points, something like that. So we're still outpacing that trade with the one pick. Is it worth it? I mean, we still get to keep our twos in the second round. We still would keep that third rounder, which would have been originally the Tyreek Hill package. So that could be great. It does present some issues where we wouldn't be able to trade back anymore in the first round after utilizing our fourth pick already. We would also potentially need to get something in return. So it's only a couple hundred points, which means maybe they kick back like a fourth or a fifth rounder. I'd have to take a look at the chart again. But from everything that I kind of have caught myself up on, I get the feeling that the 49ers are being extremely, extremely stingy about the situation. So ideally for them, it would suit them to make the move during the draft, because once that 10th pick is gone, we can still package up the twos and the threes to the two and the three, the two twos and the three in order to get him, which again would have been the Tyreek Hill package. But it's much more unlikely at that point, especially depending on who we pick up at 4 and 10 if we don't make the trade happen or if we end up moving back. So uh, ideally, there was a situation somebody presented to me, and I thought this might be kind of the best case scenario, where if we do end up keeping our 10th pick and maybe we are able to trade back with, let's say, a team like the Packers, or maybe the Chiefs, where they give us two firsts somehow, then we can package one of those, a first, and maybe give up a third rounder or something like that. Give them Deebo Samuel for that. We still get a later first round pick. We still have our seconds, and so forth and so on in day 3 to draft. But in any event, it's going to be crazy. I posted it. I made a few comments as well, but I will be showing up on day 3. It should be fun. Definitely looking forward to that. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you think the Deebo Samuel trade will happen during the draft, or is this something where we should just put this behind us and focus on determining who's the best wide receiver prospect that we're going to bring in for this 2022 season? Outside of that, yeah, again, I can't wait. There's so much drama going on, not between just us, but every other team out there in the league, and how they're potentially impacting us. Seattle, I'm hearing maybe trading back out of pick number 9. At least they're receiving calls. Um, and then, of course, the Giants having those 2 intermediate picks in between us. The Carolina Panthers looking for a quarterback. Technically, the Texans can make a move for that. We've seen mocks where Malik Willis is going to the Lions at number 2. The Falcons have said that they're interested in a quarterback. So I don't know if that makes the value of either one of our picks continue to go up, or if this is just kind of smoke and fodder that's out there. But it's going to be exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, definitely, for plenty of updates, and appreciate it. Peace.